That's right. I'm back. Okay. Hope everybody's doing great. I know I am. I just got up from a nap and I can't think straight. What's the difference between when you're fully awake and just after you've gotten up from a nap? Manic Mark, well, almost nothing's different. Anyway, so what did you do last week? Well, I moved stuff in a warehouse for 4 days. That's right. We rearranged the warehouse. The warehouse was a mess. It's not. It's a huge building, and it's not like it doesn't. It's there are racks, and we don't do the forklift because it's not our building. So we got to get the forklift guy. But there's plenty of stuff to move around, and it's just not on pallets. But much of it just needed to be lifted. So I got through that, and finally got over my cold. Like, I cut that part out. The big news is, next week I'm going in for the thing you have to do when you're older, and people say, "Oh no, you're gonna die of something," and we don't know what it is, but you better get checked for everything. And with your family history, which is what heart attacks and cancer, probably accidents, but I don't know. Really nobody died from accidents that I know of. But you figure somewhere in your family history somebody died of something, and so there you go, right? And heart attacks and cancer at the top of the list. You start off the video with the so well the point is you got to get checked for stuff, and I like oh, it's the worst thing, you have to do it more than once, and it's just I don't want to do it. And they give you the stuff to drink. The last time it was like a little thing, a little solution. And then they want you to drink more of it. Well, the last time I said, screw that, I'm not going to drink more of it. There couldn't be anything left inside of me to come out. Oh, but now they're warning, that it's progressed. Now they warn you like, hey, if you don't torture yourself fully according to our directions, we may have to do it again. How will you like that? Probably not very much, so you better drink that. It's like, what, 16 or... I don't know yet. I haven't drank. If I drank it, I would be sitting here. Let me just say. All right. Should I go right to the records? What? It's been 2 weeks. Don't you have any more stories? All right. The Fitbit gave me like a, what is a 250/250? Nicely done. What the hell's that? I didn't really do, I didn't really do anything today. I did two classes of yoga back to back this morning. The guys, like the guys that kind of know me, they're like, "You're gonna do another one of these?" I'm like, "Yeah." I knew they were gonna ask me that question. What am I gonna say? What the truth is that the second class is actually somewhat easier than the first class, because the second class is easy yoga and the first class is yoga. But nonetheless, the point is, after the first class, an hour of doing stretchy poses, you're a lot more stretched out. And so henceforth, the next class, you can do this. I just get in the groove and continue to do the stretchy poses, and it's really far less. It's harder to keep focus. Let me say that. Mental focus. Can you believe that? Can you believe I can't keep mental focus for very long on much of anything? It's not. It's just. It's. How would it stray? How did it stray this time? I don't know. 2 hours of focus. You think you don't have to focus when you're in exercise class? You just jump up and down and do stuff. No, in yoga, you got to focus on what you're doing. Yeah, and so, but that's hard. A couple times, like the instructor goes, when she does this, that means you've twisted up your pose. How could you do that after doing that for so long? I don't know. Anyway, so I lost my focus the second class through, but it's not any more hard. It's not harder than the first class. So then what I say is, the second class is actually easier after you get done with the first class. And when I can't say the advanced class, but the regular class, that's been hard when the instructor finishes his class and nobody says anything. Okay, if people are coming out of the class with a little bit of energy, they'll be kind of more chipper, but it's usually like they're suppressing, like, you son of a, how could you make me do all those bendy poses like that? I'll never come back. The second class, the Easy Yoga class, was packed today, let me just say. It was packed. But the other upshot of doing the first yoga class is that you already have your mat where you want it. When the people from the second class start coming in like, hey, the only way you can beat me to this spot, for me, Manny Mark, in the back of the row, the back row in the back of the class, is to do 2 classes in a row. Anyway, go on to the records. Well, I normally don't pick up 78s. But it happened to be 50% off day at St. Vincent de Paul, and they don't normally have 78s, but they had these, and I like the cover because it's the floating head Ray Bloch cover, and the title of the set is easy listening, like Ray Bloch, who went on to make some of the most fun, horrible, easy listening records later in pop, like in the 60s. I think he did like an exploitation of hair, and in this series there were 3 or 4 that he did where he's Ray Bloch singers, and they're, oh my God, they're wonderful. That's right. So, and did I say these records weren't broken, which was another reason? Oh no, they are broken. Ah! Oh, you son of a bitch. Damn you. Of course, it got broken in the store. Smoke gets in your eyes. That would have been nice. But now I can't listen to the first part of it because the record's chipped. This probably doesn't have a chip in it, or probably should. It's Verna Singh. Fun cover. It's Dolly Meady. That's right, Meady. That's how she pronounces her name, Meady. That came from the thrift store. Okay. Dance to Richard Rogers. All right. Yeah, the cover's got splits in it, probably from sitting on half price, full price, super high price bookshelves getting screwed up. Broadway themed. But since it's Sing a Song of Goodman, it's the Randy Van Horn Singers. That's right. I swear I hear a radio now somewhere. This is not good because I don't think a radio is actually on. So if it's not a radio, nothing's actually on, then I'm hearing voices. Probably just something in my head. The Magic Touch. It's Buck Ram. That's right, Buck Ram. What's your name? Buck Ram. Did your mother name you that? Or did you just make it up? Buck Ram. I found this in what should be the 50-cent bin, but is now known as the dollar bin. Another record I have that was in shrink is this one. It's Pickwick exploitation knockoff of music from Close Encounters of the Third Kind. So I get up to the counter and I only have my 2 records after looking through. And they don't have the steps to it because I told you that somebody got on it and fell off it and probably sued half price, full price, super high price books. Which, yeah, that's the 2nd or 3rd copy I found of this one. He goes, oh. He goes, was that put out? Was that put out about the same time as the movie? And I said, yes, I would believe it would have been put out at the same time as the movie. It's an exploitation album. At the clerk. Okay, now from eBay, which is also, I spend a lot of time looking on eBay, don't find anything anymore. Anyway, pick this up. It's slightly high. The 3 Martinis and Olive. I assume Olive is the chick down here. That's her name. Oh, she's in... I thought that was a jar of bull testicles. Horace Diaz and his Cha-Cha-Cha Kings. Nap? Maybe it is actually Horace Diaz. I was going to say that was a made-up name, but it's the same color as my hat. Zane Buck plays the new student model, the new ZB student model. First I have to apologize for not ripping the shrink off those other records. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if there's going to be some singing on the back. I just thought it was going to be some guy, you know, ooh, he got a nice tattoo on his arm. He's got an eagle tattoo on his arm. This is a great cover. I love this cover. He's the eagle tattoo. There he is. He is not wearing cowboy boots. His shirt's buttoned all the way up, and he's got a pen and a pack of cigarettes in his pocket, which is hard to see, but just a great cover. So there he is in the studio with the woman with the high hair and the from somewhere. It's Imagination, Malcolm Peters and orchestra. I haven't looked into this, so I don't know anything about it. Sit here for a second, then I've kind of wound myself up a little bit. A little bit. Jesus. That's right. Now I could talk about that. Quite what, it could be, and I can get it for whatever he said, this much amount of money. I don't know where he said he could get it from. So he went to the counter to try to deal with the guy on something they had out. Now the high price, full price, it's not like it's a kind of a corporate thing, so you're just dealing with an employee. I don't know if they have, but who does that? Who does that? I think given it, just it. Of course, that's usually what my crowd wants to see. We want to see the drool. Show us the drool. I'm so unhappy that Ray Block record has that chip record in it. There was the same woman at the thrift store that checked me out the last time. You listen to all these records? So I had records, you count them. She opened this one and she flipped through it. I was going to say, I don't want it if any of these are broken. She flipped through it and then she said, well, these are 3 for $1, and you don't have 3 for $1. If you go back and get another one, then you'd have 3 for $1 or 6 for $2. It was supposed to be 50% off. She counted all these records. That's right. That's why the bill came up to it. She didn't sell me this as a single album. She sold me this as 3 records. That's what she did. So I got nothing half price. And that was the lady that looked at the stack of records the last time I went through and said, you listen to all those? Whatever floats your boat. You can go back and get, and I've been standing in line for 10 minutes because the hoarder in front of me, with all, man, that place was messed up. I don't care. I was too tired. Like, give me back one of my dollars. It's 50% off day. Your sign says that. Man, Magic Mark, they see me coming.
The street where the lonely walk is calling to me. The street where the glory is pretty. the street